breathe. Dreams never leave. Focus ahead of me. Time dissolves what the choices we make, and our karma won't keep us safe. If freedom isn't only an illusion in the end.
What's good with everybody? Shouts out to everybody got their notifications on. Crypto Divine. Oh my God.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
See the mirror from the other side. Free my mind and not be undermined. See my spine and chakras realign. Keep myself aware of real life. You a wise guy, got a high mind. It's the grind time, it's the bright side. Do you think you always on the right side? Do you think you always on the right side? Left in my open wounds is the residue. What I was supposed to do. That I knew it all, but I was so confused. Niggas couldn't tell what I was closer to. The gates of heaven or damnation. Pure destruction on my destination. The purgatory, would I be directed since I took advantage of the Lord's blessings? Itching and scratching to find all the answers to all of the questions. I'm over obsessed, but keep bumping my head. I ain't learning my lesson. I keep getting drunk till I'm full of aggression. I get to the point where I can't hold back. Oh God, I'ma find my way.
Got that down right there. Crypto Divine. Make sure y'all go check him out on all platforms. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Shouts out to everybody got their notifications on. This is the last night of boxing after dark for the week. Let's get it in. We ain't gonna make it too long.
Plant you a seed and just grow it. I'm oriented to my goals, and ordinary ain't a part of my vocab. Now these motherfuckers so mad, cause they see a young nigga with the talent and a drive that they don't have. How you gon' blame me cause you hold back, and I don't lack. Run track like a faux flat, my shit is all that. It's a man, you should chill, take a Prozac. I'm the man in the field and I'm pro-black. From the land of Alkibi land, I'm designed to inspire the real, but no hesitation cause that gets you killed. So undoubtedly I'm on the move, I just can't be still. Like a surgery, I tore myself apart, but now I'm forced to tear apart the charts. And never will I sacrifice the art. I'm building something great just like the art. My commitment alone to this venture eventually toppled the doubt. A fork in the road ain't deterring my route, so really it ain't too much shit that I'm worried about.
Yes, sir. Yes, I do, Kobe Nichols. That's why I said we gonna get it in. We ain't gonna be up all night. What's going on with you, big dog? I don't know if you got to work tonight, but I have you entertained the first few hours at work. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what?
All right, let's get yeah, Kobe Nichols, man. We gonna be I don't know, I'll probably go to about like 11:30 or 12. It ain't gonna be no all night thing. That's only on weekends, big dog. And next weekend is my birthday, so I really won't be on like that. So I may come home briefly. I'll let y'all for a second, and then I'm gonna get up out of here.
Feel like a fraud. How have I
Cause
got
YouTube,
these
y'all been coming
ringside
through
seats?
showing out.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And the man he'll be facing, Sergio Maravilla Martinez. He weighed in at 72.6 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall and has a reach of 185.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
What's up, princess?
So here is Saul
Yeah, we'll take
Canelo
him out, baby.
Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middle, the marvel, Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over to ply his trade.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
That was just my little twin that walked in here.
Rounds of boxing In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco,
He
Mexico,
ready.
here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned
Here.
star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
That's what motherfuckers be doing. I got
What a
on
pleasure
earlier
it is
and
to
fought
be
somebody.
here in this environment. What a venue
I ain't streaming
for
though.
this showdown.
It was another.
You
It
can
was
hear
one of my
everything.
guys. I got
Can you
on and had
imagine
a
me
fight
and a
with.
fighter walking into this? We're gonna see that any minute now.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
We getting there. We getting there. I'm about to be 10, about to be 40. If I win all my fights tonight, I'll
Hoping
be
for an all-action slugfest.
40 and 30.
Straight right just misses. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
The right hook just missed. The right hook just missed. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you what this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh, he catching me, Mr. Armin. What's going on?
Alvarez in that
What
last
work
round.
was going on? You
That
said you
was
just made
almost
a
10-8
goal for?
round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges keep
Yeah,
their
man.
eye on this
It's
fight,
gonna
because
be-
if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I appreciate you, man. What's going on with it? Where work? Mr. Armin, what's going on? First fight of the night.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Misses with the straight left.
Shit.
Catch and shoot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yeah, these announcers is horrible.
That bell could not have
some of the
come
worst I
soon
ever
enough for
heard.
this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Keep doing what you're doing. I'll jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart.
You got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Are we going to see a jab from these two?
Damn, that's loud as fuck. I apologize about that, y'all. Somebody car fucked up.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the
You break it down,
sweetest
y'all.
sound.
This is how you break these motherfuckers down. And just not get caught.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I'll jump all over him.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That right hook won't score. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Taj, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Insane action. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
He walked into
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Then he got me split, but that's only because it's fucking Canelo. I'm fucking him up, though.
You got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it.
Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head.
And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This fight has a real good flow to it. They exchange punches. It's all offense all the time. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That hook doesn't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish.
Listen, kid, you're so close. Keep doing what you...
They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He threw a punch and just got countered. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And they figure out the combination to this set. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Lock. The fuck are you doing?
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
The one who draws first blood, that's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Oh, shit.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crab. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? One punch could change everything in this battle. That counter shot lands. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
So what's going on, big dog? And you already know what time it is. Big dubs, nigga. And we watch this nigga. Watch this nigga, y'all. Win every round in the fight that goes for 8+ rounds. You hear? You see that?
No discussion, no mistake. It was so
That was easy
obvious.
something. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, nigga? Big dubs. Big dubs in the motherfucking chat.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Let's see what he said, y'all. He sent me a message. Yeah, see, that's what I like to see. Shouts out to him. Good fight, G. Good fight, G. That's what I'm talking about. We streaking with Sergio Martinez tonight, and I may. Who else y'all want to see me fight with? Y'all want to see me fight with? He said you were a ghost. I couldn't hit you.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always
Oh,
mine,
this dude
my
is
friend.
a big time
It's time
spammer.
for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds. It's Roy. Sir. So they stare into each other's eyes one final time. Touch glove. And there's the bell to start the round. That right hook won't score. Big swing and a miss with the hook. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in a hat.
Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Come on, why is he not swinging his punches all the way? What's up with that?
A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That counter punch caught him clean. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Boxing video game wish list. I appreciate the follow.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Iman
It's up
Washington.
to you as the fighter. And
What
the
system
corner
you on, bro?
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice exchange here from both men. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight counter punches.
Halfway halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Straight right just misses.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. That counter punch caught him clean. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Insane action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got
You say
the
you just got
advantage
a,
so far,
what's
but
going
how
on
does
with
this
the
match
Almighty
get
Chops,
turned
man?
around?
Dominance.
Shouts out to everybody that's new in here.
Make it look so easy.
Say Poe in the house. What's going on, Poe? You say, I think I got the world record for fastest knockout in the game. How fast you just knock a motherfucker out? That's the biggest question.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. That jab gets blocked. Good counter punching. Straight right just misses. And that hook misses. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Don't get trigger happy.
Come on,
because
man.
all of a
Covered
sudden
with
you're
that
gonna be gassing
bullshit.
yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A perfect counter shot. Throws the... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
That's gonna be a knockout if I hit it with it.
Let's talk about
You say
Roy
9
Jones in that
seconds?
last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Shouts out to Almighty Chops coming in here showing love, man. I appreciate that, big dog.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And there's the bell to start the round.
Oh, they got
All
him
the
winning.
momentum on their
He gonna
side
tire
after
out,
that
though.
last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, over them, and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they get so angry, so
Come
frustrated
on, man.
because they can't
You pretty much walking into my shit. Get the fuck out of here. That shit out of here.
These two were made for each other. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Missing with that jab.
perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Passes with the strike.
Like right there. Come on, man.
Do you believe what we are seeing? One punch could change everything in this battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
You see I snuck Ryan Garcia in the thumb? For sure, man. It's a bunch of bullshit that's going on with him. Now, what happened with the game? It crashed? I was Sergio Martinez. Yeah, he just fucking quit though. AJ Pax, man, I appreciate you coming through the stream. You in nerd, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody that's tapped in that's new here, man. Welcome, man. Boxing After Dark. We do this every night, bro.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, this some bullshit right here. You said he quit? Motherfuckers be that scared to lose, man. I'm not coming out here spamming power punches. That's the problem. As soon as the motherfucking dude was so bad about him doing that right there, he was just boxing good. He was just boxing good. He was boxing good, man. That shit garbage, bruh. Dab Daddy, welcome back. What's going on, big dog? Pause. What's going on, man? You and my dude, Meat Popsicle. Pause. Y'all got the craziest names on YouTube, man. Let me ask everybody that's new in here, what's y'all whole take on the game so far? What's y'all opinion on Undisputed, man? Because I gave mine. It was pretty harsh, too, and people was upset. But I was just being honest about it. But what's y'all take on this game so far? Do I want to do this? Because I know when I do it, I have to break Deontay Wilder down every time. I'm all right, Dab Daddy. I'm chilling, bro. You know, it's Sunday night, man. Getting ready for reality tomorrow, man. Gotta go to the plantation, do that 9 to 5. Let's see. Yeah, let me go ahead and play with Ali. I do heavyweight. Yeah, man. You was in here, Dab Daddy, for the conversation. I was talking about all the new people that's in here, how they feel about the game so far. Are you having fun with it? Me personally, they need to fix this game. I said it ain't worth $86. That's what I paid for it, me personally. I feel like I was robbed. The DLCs don't work online. They need to fix this game. And me personally, at first I told people to go buy this game and get their own opinion from their experience in the game, but I cannot recommend nobody go buy this game. Yeah, I got a Discord, AJ Pax. I can't recommend it. I'd be wrong to recommend it. If you like a boxing enthusiast like me, you love boxing, you're gonna support the game either way that it go. That's why I'm still here playing. But at the end of the day, like, you're absolutely right. Fight Night is better than this. That's what I play. You know, we were supposed to transition over this so I can do my boxing after dark on here, but it's kind of hard to do boxing after dark on here because I have to box and spam at the same time, and that shouldn't be the case. Yeah, I have fun, AJ Pack, when I play with my people. I have fun. Like a motherfucker. The game beautiful, but it's a lot of things. They need to fix the stamina. That's one. The ghost punching, they need to fix that. I really feel if they fix the stamina, that'll pretty much fix all the other issues with the spammers and shit like that. And they incentivize you to throw power punches by making it 8 rounds. That shouldn't be a case. And they need to fix the glitch quitting. Yeah, leaning back, the only slip that works. Say, Pat, you in the broadcast? I'm on OBS, bro. Okay, so he got Fury. Okay. I knew he was gonna start. Ooh. Ain't that about a bit? Like, look at that bullshit, man. Come on, man. This nigga just winging punches. That should not be a thing. I'm end up beating his ass, but still, shit is ridiculous. That a dude could just throw punches like that. Listen to me, AJ Pax. I don't know if you've been watching me, bro. I box the spammers and I beat them a lot. Like, I beat them a lot. That ain't the problem. Like, I done played this game since they brought it out on PC. So I've been a long time supporter of this game. You feel me? And a lot of the issues that was on PC carried over to the console, and that shouldn't have never been the case. I felt like, man, if they would have came out and just said, give us about 6 to 8 more months or 6 months to another year before we drop the official release, and we'll give y'all this beta tester until then so we can iron out all the kinks, I would have been fine with that. My only gripe with this game is, like, they sold a non-finished product. That's my problem. If you get what I'm saying?
Don't be trying to bomb this kid out. You do that, you're gonna tie yourself up more. I just want you to get out there.
So I wouldn't say it's a knee-jerk reaction for me. It's me actually having experience with the game. Because all this shit that this dude is doing, he would be tired by now if we was even on the PC version. How did they get it right on there, but they didn't get it right when it came to the console? You feel what I'm saying? The Gante Cobbins, what's going on, bro? Man, I don't want to be the one to tell you, bro. Like, I can't. Like, I don't know what just happened right here, bro. It just said an error encounter, and I just got kicked off. Let me reset the game. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If you want my honest opinion from it, if you love boxing, go ahead and formulate your own opinion and go get the game. You feel me? But as far as recommendations, I cannot recommend nobody go spend $80 on this game. That ain't hater shit. That's just me being real about some shit because it was some things that they did that just that put a bad taste in my mouth and everybody else's mouth. Like, the game isn't in the right state. I still feel like it's in the beta stage. And you know, we have people that always say like, man, you bashing the game. No, that's not bashing the game. That's just me being real, telling you from a consumer standpoint and a person who was a part of the development of the game, watching the game be developed and shit, far as like participating in the early access and, you know, giving them feedback on the game and everything like that. Some of the same issues should have never carried over from PC into the console version. They got the stamina kind of right on the PC version. The stamina issue was better on PC than on this. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And people, I don't understand why people just won't like keep it real about the game, because when we keep it real about the game and we tell these folks what's going on, that's how they gonna change it and make it right. If you understand what I'm saying. You say, don't do rec mode respectfully. Yeah. Wait till they discount it. I will wait until they drop that patch in December, because that's when we gotta wait. And see, that's another thing. Like I want you to listen to me, AJ Pack. Like, tell me, am I wrong for feeling this way? These DLC, these extra fighters and shit, bro. We can't use those extra fighters. That's a crime. You pretty much like took my money on that aspect of it. My solution to all of this was, give people their money back. That sounds kind of fucking crazy. Or you let people keep the game and you don't make us pay for the DLC that you got coming out in December. You should not charge people for those fighters that you bringing out in December and that DLC. And I love the sport, so I understand what you're saying. Right? I love boxing, bro. Like, you don't understand how excited I was for this game. I still play it, as you can see. But you don't understand how excited I was for this game. And, you know, the launch was a disappointment. And people keep on telling me to understand the mechanics of the game. Like, I play the game. I understand the mechanics of the game. I don't have a losing record. I don't have the greatest record on God's green earth. But I understand the mechanics of this game, how to move and how to do certain things. But it's just certain things that you're combating at all times. As far as like the desync, you're combating that all the fucking time. And let's be realistic, we're in the age of gaming to where like your buddies ain't coming over and y'all all huddling up playing the fucking game. You're a majority playing people, you're playing the majority of the people that you play online. You say patch in a Discord and let me speak. Hold on, let me see something, man, because I haven't used Discord in a long ass time. AJ Pack, are you on Xbox? Oh, this game could be amazing, bro. This game could be amazing. If I play less than 50, I didn't play less than 50 matches, bro. I done played almost like 60 some matches. Like, seriously. That's on this. I go show you my record, bro. Yeah, I done played 67 matches. This is what I'm saying, bro. I have played this game. Don't get it twisted. I played career mode with a Fight Night 3 parry system, counter all these spammers. I believe so. No. You know what would counter all the spammers? If they fix the stamina. I like, man, listen, man, I was one of the first people. AJ Pax, I want to hear you speak, dog, like for real, but I had to find my Discord because I really don't fuck with that shit all like that. But if you on Xbox, I can add you through a party, bro. But like, yeah, man, I'm not one of those people that's gonna tell you to go buy unfinished product and you look at me like, man, you told me to get this garbage and blah blah blah. Like, no, I don't want to be responsible for that. I think the ghost punching also related to latency issues, unless it's happening offline too, which I didn't know was on for sure. Ace War, you say you on Xbox? Yeah, Ace War. We can play. Everybody be wanting to play, bro, all the time. Me too, bro. But I've been hearing. I lost to a nigga named Elijah Baker at lightweight. Got my belt back though. Mr. 007, man. Shouts out to you, bro. Ace War, man, we've been showing it and showcasing it over here, man. It's a couple people, man, that I rock with, man, that play this game the right way. Mr. Almond, one of them. It was some cat that came in here the other day. I can't think of his name because I felt like he was like shielding for the game in a lot of ways. Because this is the issue. This is the issue with me, though, right? With some of you guys, I'm on board with y'all. We want this to be an amazing game. We want it to be an amazing game. To be honest with yourselves, if y'all don't tell the issues that's going on with this game, it'll never get corrected. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to turn people away from the game. That's not me turning people away from the game. That's just me being honest about somebody that's spending a hard-earned dollar. They just had to copy Fight Night mechanics and upgrade graphics. I feel like Fight Night should have been a blueprint. It should have been a blueprint. Did you just add me on Xbox here, AJ Pack? This entertainment game need work for sure. Yeah, it does. Definitely do. It is, Degante Cobbins, it is fun to play with your people offline. It's not a pleasant experience for a newcomer. I'll just tell you that right now. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. And that's another thing. Like, you know, it was people that was actually upset with me because I was keeping it real. I was keeping it real on the game. Hold on, let me open up my Discord real quick. And then I don't know if I can use, yeah, I should be able to. They feel like just because it play a little smoother than PC version that is acceptable. I kind of think that no, people just excited. We haven't had a boxing game in 15 years, people. Like people was just excited for a period. It shouldn't be to the point to where we just accept anything. I just opened my Discord up. Put your Discord in the comment section so I can copy it. Y'all want to see Katie Taylor or Carissa Shields tonight? I play with Carissa Shields. Yeah, Degante, man, I'm not gonna lie. For real, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, motherfuckers was upset with me, but like I say, man, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Y'all ain't about to sit here and have me lying to y'all for no fucking reason. I'm not bashing your game. I just want you to fix your game. I support your game. How can you tell somebody that spent their money on something that they're bashing something? Like, no, they're telling you their experience with your product, and you have to listen to that.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches. And in the
He
other
said the
corner,
women
it's
division can go.
Clarissa Shields. She's 5'8" with a reach of 68.1 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Introducing Clarissa Shields, one of the most avoided fighters in the game and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bray,
I just sent you an invite,
She became the
J-Pax.
8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world, Katie
Clarissa Shields got a body, period. What are you talking about? She nice. She one of them dark-skinned girls. A lot of y'all don't be into them dark-skinned girls. Clarissa Shields can get it.
From Flint, Michigan, a 3-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154
I agree, Mr. 007. I agree, man.
Clarissa
It's luxury 86216, I believe. Let me
So they
be
stare
correct
into each
with you.
other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
I'm about to drop it in the chat. It's my Discord.
And there's the bell to start the round. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Nope, that hook won't score. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Left
That's all she
uppercut
wanted
doesn't
to
score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Couldn't get out of the way of that uppercut. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful.
Come on.
Missing with that jab. The left jab is landing at will. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All this bitch throwing.
What about Katie Taylor in that last round?
Yeah, here we go. We got a spammer.
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just picks up and stings you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight.
Clarissa Shields is in trouble. They somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Clarissa Shields just got clipped. What a Clarissa Shields is in trouble. They're up, but for how long? Because you know she's coming right back after her.
The corner need to think nice and short. They know their
Like, this
fight. They know
person
what their fight's capable of
trash.
doing. and
Like,
what
this
their
ain't
fight
how the
can and
game's
cannot
supposed to
take.
be played.
This
It
is
takes
gonna be a
zero
tough
skill to do
decision
that,
to
dog.
make.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure.
Motherfucker.
Beautiful counter. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. What a huge momentum
Gotta
swing
fight
that's
fire
gonna
with
be.
fire. And I bet you this person quit.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest.
Let's go.
Well, Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Defense is not an option for these two. The greatest female perhaps of
Bitch,
all
all
time
that
is
fucking-
in trouble of going down. Both of these fighters have had their moments, trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts.
Goofy ass bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got quick looking on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those.
Marissa Shields just...
Look at this shit, man. The goofiest shit I ever seen in my life. This person is a fucking bitch. And that's why people don't like playing this game, because of shit like that. That shit should not be a thing. Motherfucker just throwing punches.
One round. They ring the bell, and here we
That
go.
shit.
What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round.
We're about to see Katie Taylor knocked out. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nope, that won't score. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. So she's back up on her feet, but can she get back into this fight?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Look how this motherfucker just expanded. Look.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Let's see how
This
the
person
corner
ain't
handles
playing.
their
This person
fighter
should
here.
be shit tired, dog. Hear the punches
There's
just.
the bell to start the round. It's That's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Shields is in trouble.
What? Get the fuck out of here, man.
And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Swing and a miss with that hook. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down.
Bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
They beat the count, but wobbly legs for sure. Let's see if she presses hard for the finish.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This is a high-octane battle. That right hook won't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. It's all offense all the time. Insane action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Marissa Shields just got clipped. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there.
Every time I
See
go
how
to
they
the body,
respond
she
here
ain't
in the
doing
next
nothing
round.
but power shots. Every time I go to the body, I get hit. I've
Ring the
tried
bell,
it.
and here we go.
Trust me.
Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what
See,
they do
it's
here.
nothing but power shots from this person. They just winging them. There's no regular punches.
An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Look at that,
because
look at
you won
that.
hands down.
There's no break in between. Just running forward. Ain't worried about nothing.
Puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Fuck out of
It
here,
could be really
man.
intimidating, Todd. If you know
You can't tell. This is what I'm saying. You can't tell me this person's not tired. They just running, winging punches,
Didn't
dog.
wait long to get back and get engaged.
step back compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Nice counter punch right at the middle. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. They won't give us a second to catch our breath.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. That was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
That right hook won't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Big hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the...
I ain't even that tired. I'm at 79% stamina in the 8th round. I was cool. I was preserving my stamina because I thought I could power spam with him. You can't combat back with that shit all the time.
Why change it?
Fuck out of here. That's how you combat with that shit. Try to mix up a little bit of regular punches with the power spam because this person throwed nothing but power shots. She ain't never got tired, and she's still getting up. I ain't never seen nobody get up this many times from the mini game.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a
See her get up again. She should be dog tired. Dog tired. Fucking body.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Everybody watch me play. No, I don't play like that. Let's go. You power spam me, I'ma spam you back. I'ma out spam you. But the difference is, I'm gonna pace myself at doing the shit.
But we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.
Yo, can you hear me? Let me make sure my microphone and everything is right. Yo. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, there you go. I hear you too.
Thanks for having me on the show.
No problem, bro. No problem.
Otherwise
What's
it's
going on?
AJ Max. But yeah, let me see your punch stats.
Go ahead. That person threw nothing but power shots.
I know. Let me see the punch. I want to see the punch stats.
I got it up.
I think it's still delayed. I'm still seeing the scorecard. I'm just waiting for it to show on my screen.
It should pop up by now. It should be
There we
popping.
go. Okay, I'm watching it now.
Now look at my stamina. I got 95% stamina still.
Yeah, definitely. No, yeah, well, definitely they spammed. But you see, you threw 132 power punches.
Yeah, I know. I know.
If you threw less, your punches will be harder. That's the way this game is working.
I barely, this the thing though, bro. Like anybody that watch me fight, I don't throw this many power punches, but you got to fight fire at fire with these motherfuckers. Can you agree with that?
That's nah, I don't agree with it because that's what caught me. I got caught into that fight fire with fire. So so here, let's go back. Let's go back to beta. So I played beta as well. I played over 300 hours. kind of shit, right?
Uh,
And when I played the beta, like coming to when it came out final version for the console and everything, right?
Let me
The
cut you up
first
to
thing
make
I
sure
noticed,
everybody can hear you too. Go ahead. Can y'all hear him good? Go ahead and speak, bro.
yeah, the first thing I noticed was the power punch spamming, and it caught me off guard. It was like a knee jerk. I said, "What the fuck is this? I don't understand what's going on." 'Cause I didn't see this in the beta, and I was in denial. I said,
Uh,
"What is this power punch spamming?" And eventually, I realized everyone was doing it. So I said, "Okay, I can't box them like how I was boxing in beta." So I said, "Okay, I have to start using power punch instead of using a regular punch. I'm power punch comboing. You know what I mean?"
no,
And
that's
eventually,
I didn't mean to cut you
that
off. This is what I was gonna say. That's what I try to do though, bro. I only throw like power shots at the end of my combo. So like, not all people I do that to, but that person there, it was impossible for me to like get regular body work off because you know power punches break your rhythm.
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting to the point now where I could see the openings and hit them with the body shots now. I'm getting beyond the spammer now.
Uh-huh. I'm listening to you. I'm listening, bro.
Okay. So okay, so going back, so okay, so we start playing this new one, the power punch. So I start emulating how they're playing.
Uh-huh.
I'm playing just like the power punch spam, but the only thing is there's always a better power punch spammer you're gonna
Yeah.
run into.
There's some
And
elite
eventually
motherfuckers that do that shit
right.
too.
And then eventually you start, and then especially in heavyweight, once they start using Wilder and they just master that, then that's the exploit of the game, because that one, the heavyweight division's overpowered for sure, and especially Wilder, something's wrong with Wilder because all his power shots are breaking blocks like nothing.
What if
It's
I
like
told you? What if I told you I beat him last night with Ali and Rocky Marciano consistently, boxing too?
I've beaten him punch spamming, but I haven't been looking for it just to try to box him to see what I know now.
No,
Because what
listen.
happened was because the heavyweight division was so bad, I went down to
Yes,
welterweight and
Superfly
middleweight.
Barnes. I have. I'm listening,
I
bro.
went to welter and middleweight because it's not easier. It's just you don't have to worry too much about that heavyweight power. You know what I mean? So you could box more. So that's where I'm fighting my matches now.
This the thing. What I figured out. Somebody taught me this that came through my stream. Even though he was like really, really, really like keen on that the game is perfect. He taught me with the free flow movement, you would dodge more punches and you could wear your opponent out a little bit more because you could stay the fuck away from him a lot easier. So when I fight Wilder, what I do is I let him wing his punches, come in, throw a couple body taps, get out. Let him wing his punches, throw a couple body taps, and I end it with a power shot. And I do that consistently for about like 3 or 4 rounds. And like the 5th or 6th round, he be ready to go every trip. Every trip.
Right.
It's about where, like, it's kind of like the fight night method that I use. Everybody that watching me play fight night, they watch what I do. I try to drown the opponent out. And see, this is why I say the stamina is fucking broke. Because, and they incentivize people to throw these power punches by having only 8 rounds and shit though. Because like, consistently, if somebody throw and wing power punches and they just missing, they supposed to have a major tax on their stamina. Now I'm looking at this guy's stamina that threw 317 power shots. There's no way on God's green earth he should have 83%. I mean, no, he got 46% stamina. So that's correct. That's correct. He should be around there throwing that many power fucking punches. So
Yeah, but the question is now is so you throw 132. How much of effect does that have on your punching power to finish them off? That's the question now.
it takes a slight edge, but you got to remember, I got 95% stamina. You paid attention to that?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I got 95% stamina, so my punches is still gonna have a little bit of pop on them.
Let me try this.
Uh-huh.
So I started punching like the power. I started playing like the power punch spam, which is no boxing at all.
And not at all.
It's like
No skill.
it's not all. Actually, you know what? Now that I thought about it, a lot of these power punch spammers, after I beat them, after they quit on me as well.
Because that's what
When
they
they
do.
quit on me, I go and search for their names quick so I can message them, and all of them have private accounts and little baby pictures and shit. You know what I mean? What it is, it's a bunch of little kids, and that's how they play. You know what I mean? That's the next thing too that people are like. I'm starting to realize with this game. It's a lot of little kids.
I'm gonna challenge you on that. You want me to tell you why I know his names on the leaderboard right now that was in the fight night community, and all of them was cheaters.
Oh, for sure. Well, right now, I don't know about the Fight Night community leaderboard, but I'm saying
No, I'm
Like
talking
what's
about
going on
the
right now?
undisputed leaderboard right now. It's people from Fight Night. Matter of fact, it's a guy from Fight Night that was a cheater, a glitch quitter, and a spammer. He got 2 different accounts, and he on the top of the leaderboards.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt
It's
it.
a guy named
'Cause I've been-
Prada that was in the Fight Night community. Cheater on top of the leaderboards. The leaderboards are not even valid
I
right
remember
now.
that name. I remember that name from Fight Night Champions. Prada. I remember that name.
He's a cheater, a known cheater. Gonzo, he's a known cheater. They're on the leaderboards.
I remember
There's a
that
few
name
people.
too. I remember that fucking name too.
It's a few people that's on that leaderboard right now, and they all exploiters and cheaters. And they probably watch me and be salty that I call that shit out. But like, we know y'all cheating, bro. The leaderboards right now is not fucking valid, bro, because people can just quit.
Right, and they're preserving their records. That's the problem. So let me get back to that. Hold on. Let me get back to that because going back to this whole power punching thing, right? Once I started getting comfortable and coming inside of the guy and not worrying that I'm gonna take a shot and throw that freaking body shot, I started breaking guys, man.
I believe you. I believe it.
I started breaking guys, and that's when I started getting comfortable coming inside every time to hit them with that shot. Hit them this liver shots, man. You know what I mean? Not even a power punch, just a regular punch. And what happened eventually was I stopped power punch spamming. Like I'm not even like on average. Okay, I went from on average I was throwing about 200 power punches.
I've never thrown that many. I've never thrown that many.
Because that's the way the game is. It's making you think you have to play that way, right? Then I got it down to about 100. Now that I'm more boxing again, I'm getting comfortable. I'm getting comfortable with the boxing aspect of it. I beat a guy the other day. I only threw 6 power shots, man.
Yeah, because you know another
power shots to beat him.
You know another thing. Now go ahead. I apologize. I didn't cut you off, bro.
Yeah, no worries. All I did was box him, and I waited until about maybe the 3rd or 4th round. Then I started mixing up my power shots. You know what I mean? And catch him. And by that time, he punched himself out. He's so punched out. So now when I hit him with that power shot, the power shot means something now because you know what I mean? It means something now.
That's why that last fight. I don't know if you just watched that fight, right?
I was watching that fight. I thought you were power punch spamming because you wanted to fight just like that other person. But I'm saying if you freaking boxed them, if you boxed her and freaking went downstairs and threw some, and no power shot, just throw a regular punch, man, and then get out. You know what I mean?
Did you pay attention to did you watch it from the very beginning? Did you see me come out trying to use the jab straight to the body like regular and use regular punch? And every time that I tried that shit, dog, I don't know what it is with Katie Taylor. That's my first time playing her. It was just overpowering. I couldn't do shit.
That's okay. So what I'm saying is that once you get used to the whole the body shot system and just throw a regular body shot, eventually you'll get comfortable coming inside of her because what's gonna happen is all they're doing is that person you fought wasn't even throwing body shot. It was just pure upstairs the whole time, just power hook. Once you start going and throw just a regular body shot, it eats them, man, and eventually turns into a counter. That's the mechanics of the game right now.
And that's the thing. You know when they throw them power shots and you counter it and hit them to the body, it takes their body meter down a lot.
Oh yeah, it kills them, man.
Yeah.
So what happens? It kills them. So eventually, what happens is they start to back up because wait a minute, you know what I mean?
Hey, so throw the heat back.
Yeah, and once they back up, we already know they can't box. You know
that's
what
my
I mean?
whole. That's my whole strategy, Goat. That's my strategy. I'm talking to you and I'm trying to engage with the comments because they leaving comments and shit too.
Yeah, I know. It's confusing me too. I know.
Do you say if they go to your body power uppercut, throw a power to the body after they miss? Yeah, that's the way that I do it. I don't even throw powers. Regular punches work to the body after they miss, and it drains the fuck out of them. It drains them.
You know what it is about the body shot? I'm gonna say in the beta there was more counter windows.
They had, and you remember at one point, they had to tone that shit down. They had to kind of nerf the body punches because motherfuckers used to go crazy with it in the beginning of the early access. Them body punches with Floyd Patterson was ridiculous, especially if you knew how to cut the ring off.
But on top of that, nobody was throwing heavy power punches because of the counter window. If you throw that counter punch and you miss, there's a big counter window to hit you back. You know what I mean? So that's why we weren't seeing all that power punch shit going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they didn't implement that into the console version. That's my thing. So let me ask you this. So would you agree that a lot of the problems that we had on PC came over to console?
To me, I can't say that. To me, the biggest thing I
The
saw
main
was this power
issues there.
punch
The
spam.
main issues there.
The
The
only
main
issue I'm seeing is
issues.
this.
The desync.
I had no okay on beta. I had no real issues, man, on beta. I think the only thing I encountered that was sketchy was hackers. That was the biggest thing about beta.
Yeah,
And
the
there was
hackers, the
guys
hackers, and
using cheat engines. That was the worst thing, man.
that was too. The quitting was the worst thing. It was some shit that where motherfuckers could drain your stamina. It was all types of crazy shit that was going on. But like, yeah, like pretty much the desync was one of the major issues, bro. And agree with me on this too. Like you cannot disagree on careers the same exact way that it was in early access, just bare bones. Not saying that it's not fun. It's bare bones, dog. It's like a barren fucking wasteland.
I haven't played a career yet I played it on Steam, but I haven't bothered with it yet on console yet. But
it's the same.
But I'm gonna play it because I wanted the belts. That's the main thing was missing on beta, right? There were no fucking belts, so now we got the belts.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll probably check it out for those reasons, but I don't know. I think it's a lot of things that need to get fixed, and one of the main issues is the stamina, though. Like, do you agree that it should be more of a tax when people was winging power punches like that?
Yes, you have. Well, here's the thing: if we base off beta, when they're throwing those power punches and you're able to make them miss, there was a counter window. Now there's no more counter window, or the counter window is so small you can't even hit it anymore, right?
Yeah, right, and the blocking was better too. Blocking was better.
Nah, I think blocking is better in this now.
You
Well,
think
no,
so?
hold on. Sorry. No. Here's the thing. There's the Wilder factor. There's the Wilder factor because the Wilder factor breaks a lot of everything in this game right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
But once you step away from the Wilder factor, okay, Wilder breaks the game. Kind of Tyson Fury because I don't know, man. He's so fucking big and long, right?
Yep.
But also too,
But that's supposed to be an advantage of his, though. So I really don't complain about that.
I know. But also too, if you go down to the middleweight division, I think Carl Frosch, he's in the middleweight, right?
Yeah, Carl Froch is definitely a fucking cheat code.
Yeah, a lot of I've been running into them, man. A lot of them they're using him like a big bully.
Joe Kawasaki too.
Yeah, I beat a Kawasaki. All those Kawasaki fuckers, all they're doing is body punch spamming. I caught one. I caught one of them. I beat them, man. I figured them out.
Yeah, you know who I beat him with though all the time? Sergio Martinez. Cause he just as big, but he faster than Kawasaki, and he's a southpaw as well.
Yeah, and he has speed.
Yes, like crazy speed, especially when you go in the free flow movement. Like he kind of a cheat code. He kind of like slept on for real. Those of you who don't use Sergio Martinez, try Sergio Martinez out. He's pretty big, he fast, and he hit hard, and he got a crazy ass left straight. Crazy.
But yo, going back to this whole thing with this introducing the power punch spamming, the developers, they come out with these notes, they come out with the release notes and stuff, right? How come they never discussed it?
How come?
Or did they discuss it and I didn't get it when I read the notes?
Do you think that they tested the game before they put it out on console?
No, this is bullshit because we're having this. The fact that they put season 0, we're playing season alpha because we're fucking. That's one thing. That's one thing that pissed me off. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to be nice about the game, but that pisses me off. That
no, bro. Over here, we tell the truth. We tell the truth. This is the thing. We could tell the truth and be constructive.
I already paid for that beta, and everyone played beta. We tested it. We tested out everything. Now you bring it on console, and you're pretending that you're not. It's like you're running beta. You're running beta part 2 now, but you're not saying it. You see. A lot of things angered people.
I'm glad you
about
said
this
that,
game.
bro. Shouts out to you for saying that. One time for him for saying that. Go ahead, bro.
But a lot of people are angered because you bring this stuff here and it feels like a beta. But hey, the game's good, man. As long as you know how to box, you could beat the power spammer. You know what I mean? With the exception of the Wilder, unless you really just sit there all day and you're practicing all day, right? But the price, man, that's what killed it. That was AAA pricing for the deluxe edition.
I got that. Oh man, go ahead.
This shouldn't be AAA pricing for. This shouldn't be a AAA pricing of what they brought. It's a good game, but AAA pricing, no. not for this.
Now, when you say the biggest robbery in all of this is the DLCs not working.
So on Steam, I didn't have that issue. On PS5, I didn't have the issue. But you sound like you're having that issue on Xbox.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I don't
I
know what
sure
happened on
am. It's a
Xbox.
lot of things I'm having an issue with. Like to be completely honest with you, everybody that was watching me, the same night that I bought it and I got to load it up and stuff and I played, I tried to get a refund for it. That's how pissed off I was about it because like we had just got done playing PC like a few nights before, and obviously I was showcasing that version of the game. As soon as when I loaded up the console, because they kept saying like they tuned up the punches a little bit because that was one of my complaints in beta, that the punches just felt they felt like they was off. Which I still think the tracking in this game with the punches is like ridiculous, but that's a whole nother conversation. But on the PC, bro, the punching was fucking terrible. So you mean to tell me instead of fixing regular punches, you increased the power punches? You tuned the power punches.
That's what it seems like they did, and they didn't put it in the release notes. They're
Oh,
not making it. They're not saying it. You know what I mean? Because it broke. The fact is, it broke their own game.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't think they had nobody test this shit before they gave it to us, because they would have saw all of the fucking issue.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So why the fuck did we have the beta then?
Hold on, Wavy J. We was talking real quick.
Why
G.
the fuck did it? What? What's that?
No, I was talking to Wavy G in the comments section.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to play?
Why the fuck didn't they fool around with this in the beta? That's the thing.
Yep. That's another thing. I don't think they really like paid attention to what we were saying in the fucking beta, especially like, because they was giving us different updates. The last update that they gave us, when was that? Like, what was that? Fucking April or something like that? They gave us the last update for that game on PC.
Yeah, so.
It was around that time. I think they gave us the last update for it, and they still didn't address like some of the issues that was lying in the game. And then when they came out with the release date, I'm like, wait, y'all coming out with this in October? I'm like, this shit not ready. I'm like, this shit is not fucking ready. And then no bigger than shit, October it came out. I told people the night before, I'm like, man, I don't think they had enough time to get the desync right and get a couple other things right in the game.
Desync. Okay. So here, let me talk about desync now. So on Steam beta, desync was pretty bad. I've been playing on PS5 console. I don't find there's hardly any desync. The only time you really get desync on PS5 is if you see like a red bar, like the person, like you both, like I guess the connection is bad and it's like red, then you get desync.
Do you get do you get stuck sometime in your block animation? Just get stuck and can't move?
Hold on, I don't think that's desync. I think that's a bug.
Man, listen, man, it's too many things. It's already.
I don't feel that's decent. I think that's a fucking bug. I think that that has happened to me. You get and it happens because the power punch spammers it's like they're spamming so much that they break. Like it's unrealistic that they're gonna hit you so many times with that power punch that it kind of stuns you and you get stuck. But here's the thing: it's a bug, and the only way to get unstuck, I think, you got to do like a diagonal step or something. It'll kick out. You have to kick out of it. That's the only way to do it right now.
That shit, but that's why the shit, like, bro, that's the shit. It's turning people away from the game. I would be completely honest with you. Like, a casual, me and you, okay, for example, we played this game. We played a lot, so we know some of the ins and outs. But somebody huh? What you say, bro?
Oh, right.
No, we know the ins and outs. So some things that we know, a casual may not know picking this game up, or somebody that just been out of boxing games for a while and they want to get back into it. They pick this shit up and they see all of these issues. That's why I say it's kind of hard for me to tell people to go out and spend $80 for the game. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of these issues should not exist. Like you say, let me ask you this too, and be honest about this. Could you have waited another 6 months to a year for them to bring out this game?
No, man, this game was taking too long to fucking come out.
I agree with you on that, but if they told you
this game was taking out, the fact is that what year? Okay, for console, when did this generation console came out? What, in 2019 or 2020?
2020, I believe.
And we're in 2024, man. These games should have came out during the first 2 years of these console launches, and I don't think the pandemic was the reason for that, man. I can't even,
What do you think the reasons is for? Let's go down this rabbit hole. Go ahead.
It's an indie developer. But here's the thing. it's an indie developer, but they're hooked up with Riyadh Season. I think isn't Riyadh Season one of their sponsors?
Yes, it is. They invested
And,
into the game. Them in Steel
yeah,
City, because you remember it used to be ESBC.
right. And Riyadh Season, man, they're pumping money into boxing. Riyadh Season is like, so one thing about Riyadh Season, it's a tourism initiative by the Saudi Arabia government. That's the main thing because they know oil's drying up. So they have to invest in different ways. How do you promote the country and this and that? So this is why we're seeing a lot of stuff by Riyadh Season and all these sporting events that are taking place, man, which is great.
Which Terrence Crawford just quit fucking with them allegedly. That came out today, y'all. Y'all need to go check that out.
What happened?
And Terrence Crawford he gonna have to go PBC. He ain't fucking with Al Sheik.
Why?
Because the investors, they ain't with it no more. They said they lost money in that last event that
Just
they
like
held
that?
there.
Just like that?
They lost tens of millions of dollars. That's the report.
Off the Crawford fight?
Yes. It didn't make no money. But see, I don't know. They think because
he didn't look too impressive too. He didn't really cap that guy off. You know.
Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't look too impressive. Dude was kind of a tricky fighter. He one of those guys that move his head a lot, so it was kind of tricky. He had to be easy with dude. I respect the way he fought him, but go ahead though.
But you're saying Crawford wasn't a draw then?
Yeah,
That he was that bad?
Listen, let me tell you this, man. Crawford is a good fighter, but he's never been a draw. People argue with me about that all day long. Think about this shit, man. Boxing right now, it's not about who's the best fighter. It's about who could put the most asses in the seat. And he was never one of those dudes that like had sold out pay-per-views and shit like that. It never was like that with Terrence Crawford. Let's be honest.
One thing about that Sheik Turkey guy,
Uh-huh.
he's making all the fights happening, man. I've never seen anything like it. Like he's almost like, I don't want to say UFC because UFC is just one universe and therefore everybody has to fight according to the ladder. We're talking about boxing where there's 5 different divisions, there's 5 different federations, all, you know what I mean?
Which it's too many belts it's too many belts too in boxing. It is. I feel like it should be undisputed in every weight class and it'd be one champion and he fight the people in the ranks like according to the old system. But they don't do it like that no more. And the reason why Al Sheik is putting on like these good fights and these good cards and shit because he's throwing money all over the place.
Yeah,
that
that's
Bob
the thing. He's
Arum
putting
and
the
them,
money.
yeah, that Bob Arum and them not putting up.
Oh yeah, Bob Arum and the old HBO regime.
Al Heyman, those guys, Golden Boy.
They got us accustomed to their cheapness. You know what I mean? I'm watching all these fights with Riyadh Season. Before the fight, there's a big rock concert now. Yep. Every time there's a big freaking concert, it's like, oh, this is great, man. You know what I mean?
You said Eddie Hearn lost Randall Book. You said Eddie Hearn lost about 15 in a row. Yeah, he was looking like he was sick when AJ got beat up.
You know why AJ got beat up?
Dubois knocked his ass out.
I won money on that fight. I took Dubois, but you know why
Dubois
I knew,
knocked him out.
You know why I knew AJ was gonna lose? Because he was basically inactive for almost 2 years as a boxing. He started going for the money fights, which is fine, right?
Yeah.
And he went to fight. What's his name? The UFC guy that almost knocked
him out.
Ngannou. Yeah,
that was easy work though.
Easy work, but he's wasting his time. He was wasting his time. He wasn't fighting the real work. And then boom, and Dubois came in there young and hungry.
I think he should have fought.
Man.
I think he should have fought Zhang Bang. Big Zhang.
Who?
I think AJ should have fought Big Zhang.
He would have had a better shot.
He would have, because I knew Wilder wasn't going to be able to beat him because Wilder just ain't the same no more. But
Wilder's done, man.
But you want me to tell you who was my biggest disappointment in the heavyweight division? And I thought he was real promising, but I saw some his last fight when he fought Charles Martin, Jared Big Baby Anderson. Like, bro, get your shit together, man. Like, you could be a great ass heavyweight, bro. You got the speed, you got the size, everything that you need, but you need to work on your head movement. When you go backwards, you just go straight back. You don't keep your head on the swivel. And I'm pretty sure boxing experts done told you this shit though. But Jared Anderson, y'all check him out if y'all never heard of him before. Good heavyweight. He lost to Martin Bukule his last fight.
Oh, so going back to the Undisputed, the price of that game. I believe a lot of the hate right now, like the hate, negativity, everything because we know the game's not perfect, right?
Right.
But a lot of it comes down to is that rank mode, online rank mode. If if we didn't have that thing where guys are quitting and faking, so they could have fake records, people would have been a lot happier. But the fact that you're playing this game and guys are quitting and then you're losing SP points because they're
Yeah.
quitting on you, or the fact is you're about to win and like, hey, fight, hey, this undisputed. My records I think is 34 for online rank. It's like 34 and 30. But the reality is I had about 40 guys quit on me when I beat them.
I feel
I should
I'm
be like
38.
17
I'm
30.
38 and 30 with 4 draws. And I think the
I should
judging system is fucked in this game. I just want to say that.
I should have 70 wins, but that's the thing. But this is what I'm telling a lot of people. The online rank, it's so that part, okay, because that's broken, it can't justify that price to hit everybody with that AAA pricing. If it wasn't broken like that, the price is okay. And the fact that the developers are taking, they originally when everybody started complaining about all the issues, the first thing the developers said was that, oh, we're looking into fixing it sometime in 2025. And I thought to myself, what a fucking arrogant answer to give a game that just
Bro,
dropped.
I think that was a crime. It already
Arrogant.
was a crime the way you released the game. But then for you to tell us that we got to wait till December? Like, get the fuck out of here. Go ahead.
No, well, originally they just said sometime in 2025. Now they're saying mid-December, right? But at least
So
we
now
have
you
a
about to
target
rush
now.
and give us some shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you play quick online, what is it called? Quick online fights, that has a boxer record as well, separate from your online rank record. The only difference is it doesn't have a badge system. So and also too, to everyone's listening, I noticed that with quick online fights, that when guys disconnect and quit, it does a better job at detecting it and giving and saying, oh, the guy surrendered, therefore you get the win. That's what I'm noticing right now.
Yeah. I've seen that
Yeah.
too, where the tile just all of a sudden get thrown in and shit.
Yes.
Like, I've seen that.
I would say maybe 60% of when you play online quick fights, 60% of the time when those guys quit, you're getting the victory.
Okay.
On online rank mode instead, when those guys are quitting, it's like low 20s, man. Like it's like you ain't gonna get that win, man. Like it's like low 20s. You'll never see it.
Yeah, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous. That's another thing. I think they need to just erase the fucking leaderboards, period.
Oh yeah.
Whatever update that they
definitely,
give us. And somebody said something in the comments, said Chama UFC. He said desync, power punch spam, 0 penalties, can't block power shots. Also, power shots track when you are circling. That's worse than quitting.
No, here, let me go back to this desync. So as I said, I don't know about Xbox, but I've been playing on PS5 and there's hardly any desync. However, when I played it on Steam, I'm getting a lot of desync, but also to a lot of fluctuations and speeds of fighters and this and that. And the thing is, on Steam, because everybody can have a different frame per second, you can have a different resolution. All those different things are coming into factor on Steam, which I think it causes imbalance. But on console, it's just one architecture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until they start introducing all the pro, like, oh, Xbox, what do you call it? PS5 Pro will come out again. Xbox Super Elite will come out again. That's when you start to have that problem after.
But once again, though, bro, how many years they've been making this game, bro?
Was it 4 years?
4 years. So that y'all done had like 2 generations of hardware to work on this fucking game. There's no excuse for like, okay, when Cyberpunk came, I'm not gonna compare this to Cyberpunk, okay? But when Cyberpunk came out, bro, that was a shit show. It was a fucking shit show in the community. Let the developers know this is a shit show right here. To the point to where they gave them their money back. This here, you could say it's a shit show. I gotta be honest with it, man. And like, I'm not gonna sound like I'm bashing this game because, like I always say, I want this game to be a great game because we don't have no other boxing game. You feel what I mean? So, but the way this game was released, it put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth, including mine in a lot of fucking ways. The things that could have been fixed, I feel like they should have just waited. Like you said, you didn't want to wait no longer. I would have waited another 6 months to a year. They should have gave us this, like, here, this is a beta version or a demo version of the game that y'all can play until we come out with the real game in December, and that'll give us time to polish this game up, tweak some things up, and get more fighters in the game. So then it could have been justified you paying $86 for this fucking game.
You know what? Hey, you know what the developers should do? The publishers and developers, the makeup for this, whatever the hell's going on, the first set of DLCs they dropped, that should be on the house. That should be on the
Yes,
house for
I
everybody.
agree. I agree. I said that.
The first DLC pack, put it on the house, man. That'll, you know what I mean? That's to show you that's to show that you care for your community.
Yep, I agree with that. I said that too. Give motherfuckers that DLC free. Like, you shouldn't try to make another red dime off this fucking, a red cent off this fucking game until y'all correct it. And even if that mean when y'all come out with the new fucking patch or whatever it is, like, bro, give everybody them fighters for free. Don't charge them for that. It's already a crime that the DLCs don't work. You said your DLCs work, right? I can only play with Bivol offline.
That's an Xbox issue then.
Yeah, I can only play with him offline. I can't even play in that weight division. The light heavyweight, I can't play with that on fucking line. That sounds good. DLC is the moneymaker.
Did you check with anyone? Did people try to uninstall and reinstall it, all that kind of stuff, and it still didn't work?
I don't know. Let me read some of these comments real quick because we just been going on. I'm not ignoring y'all though. He says tons of desync. I'm getting punched while on my screen. They're not punching at all or even throwing a punch. I'm on PS5 by the way.
What's your speed? What's your speed? Was it in the red bars or you had or you had an orange to green? That's the question.
He said they punch from beyond out of range all the time. Facts also, they don't allow 45 weight classes in online like featherweight, bantamweight, cruiserweight, lightweight, which means I can't use what I paid for, like Jesse Bam, Bivol, etc. I agree. I agree with that.
That's true. That's very true, because in the beta I was like, okay, we could fight with these guys offline, or if I create not even a lobby.
Chama UFC, I appreciate that subscription, brother.
You couldn't use them, but you'd figure that when they came to the final version, they would lift that nonsense. I don't get it. I also don't even get why we went from 10 rounds to 8 rounds. That doesn't make no fucking
Don't
sense
you think
to
that
me.
incentivizes the spamming and the power punching even more?
Well, yeah, it caters to them, man. It caters to them.
That's
But
what
hey,
I'm saying.
as
So this is my main thing. People will argue with me saying that this is a simulation boxing game. I'm like, no, it's not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It could be a simulation boxing game.
On a scale of 10, you got to scale it then. On a scale of 10, how much of it is a boxing sim game? And I'll tell you my answer after.
I would give it a 4.
A 4?
Yes.
I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
An 8? Why? Let me tell you.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I give it an 8. Because when I first started playing, I started playing like the PowerPoint spammer. Eventually, I figured it's okay. I tried to box it again, and eventually, I figured out how to box in the game. And I'm beating the PowerPoint spammer. Once I started winning, and I realized that this game actually, if you actually try to box the game, that you could beat the spammer very easily, more easier than trying to be a better PowerPoint spammer. That's when I said, okay, the elements are there. The boxing sim elements are there. Once they fix the online bullshit, that doesn't solve the boxing sim. But once they fix the thing up, what's happening in the heavyweight division, but also why are certain guys able to throw 300 to 400 power shots, and their stamina is still up there. You know what I mean?
That takes the sim out of it.
That part of it, but that could be fixed.
It can be. I'm talking about right now in this current state. See, this is the thing. People saying what it can be when it get fixed. I'm talking about right now in this current state. It is not nowhere near because of the stamina issues. Go ahead. Let me let you finish.
So you fell into my trap. If Wilder wasn't in the game, then what?
You said Wilder wasn't in the game, then what? What you mean? You still got people like Carl Froch. You still got people like Joe Calzaghe, Roy Jones Jr. He is ridiculous. Like when I first started playing, Roy Jones Jr. was absolutely insane, dog. Absolutely. And I just fought Katie Taylor. That was some. This is what I mean by the stamina issue, bro. In a real boxing match, if you ever been in a ring, I'm not trying to hit a motherfucker as hard as I can every fucking shot. I'm setting him up for a hard shot. Huh?
You don't have to do it in this. You don't have to do it in this game right now.
No, I know because I don't do it. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't fight like that to where I'm using people who watch me know I base my shit off simulation boxing. So I'm using my jab. I'm setting you up with certain combos and getting the fuck up out your way. I'm circling you going away from your power hand. I'm cutting the ring off when you in trouble. I do that different types of shit. And no, I don't power spam punches in the process of doing it. Go ahead.
Let me drop my thing down to. I had it at 8 out of 10. I'm gonna drop it to 7. I just remembered something. There's no this thing where they introduced the power jab. I don't
Yeah,
like that, man.
that's horrible.
That's bullshit.
That's
That's
horrible.
not a. That's like it don't make sense.
You said boxing is accumulative damage, then using
Yeah.
shots. Exactly.
People
That's
are
exactly what
people are
boxing is,
learning how
bro.
to people are learning how to power punch jab and thinking that they're it's the funniest thing, man. I can't believe it. And we didn't have that in the beta.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they thought that's like a legitimate like that. The fact is man, that I dropped it to a 7. That's the part I don't like. That part of it, I can't deal with that.
Bro, it's like the reason why I say it's so low because the stamina for one. Like I actually done been a participant in the ring before, and some of the shit I be seeing in this game is just like it's impossible, bro. It's impossible. It's like nah, it could be there, but until they fix that stamina shit, until they fix the whole thing, when motherfuckers throwing a wide punch and I'm throwing straights, it's just slow down their momentum of that fucking punch. It really should. Would you agree or disagree with that? If I see you throwing a wide power punch, loading up forward, and I jab you and hit you with a straight in the face, that's supposed to change the whole momentum of that shit.
Agreed.
May even
I
knock you the fuck out. For real, for real. It may even knock you the fuck out. It just depends, but that doesn't emulate that in like any sense whatsoever. I feel like it incentivizes all the wrong things in some ways.
Actually, you know what? To tell you the truth, now when I think about it, I've been as I played more and I'm starting to time and I'm getting better just timing these power spammers. I am using the jab now, not a power jab. I'm catching these guys off, like I'm catching their timing with just a plain old jab, and I'm breaking them. I'm breaking their timing and getting my combos in. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. And I'm doing it with frequency, man. It's not I'm doing it against a guy. Oh, this guy is like 0-10, or this guy has a record, he's 5-16. You know what I mean? I'm doing it against guys who are okay. They have a 50% win rate, or they have a 50% to let's say up to 70% win rate. You know what I mean? Guys who actually know how to play the game, and you're not kind of taking advantage of them. But it's there, man. It's there.
And you want me to tell you another reason why? I tell people like to, you know what I mean, wait to a patch or something like that, because I'm getting accustomed to playing a certain way. You want me to tell you why? Like, I'm getting accustomed to throwing my regular punches, and now I'm just throwing the power shots at the end of the combos.
You're hiding them. That's what I'm doing now. I got
once
I started getting comfortable with the game mechanics, I was like, okay, now I understand how this game works. So now I'm hiding that power punch, and I'm hiding that power punch, and you don't know when I'm gonna use that. But when I catch you, I'm at full energy. I'm at full health, full energy. I'm gonna catch you with that in the 4th, 5th round. I'm gonna start peppering you with that, and you can't do nothing because you power spam your first fucking 5 rounds, and you're gonna be dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I'll be laughing like a motherfucker too. But see, another thing too, like they don't lose steam on their punches even with low stamina. When they throw their power punches, they don't lose with low stamina. They still hitting you just as hard.
No, I seen the opposite, man. Once I start getting them tired to that state, but that's the body work that's getting them tired. That's when you start seeing them slowing down and stuff. Like for instance, there's a spam a lot of guys do, and I can't stand it. You know when you do the diagonal step?
Yeah.
You know the diagonal step? A lot of these guys in Undisputed, I'm seeing it, and they have good records because they're doing it, but I figured out how to beat it. But anyways, they do one diagonal step, and then they do the opposite. They do like a 1-2. It's like a 1-2 combo. It's like a little dance they do, and then just as they're coming out of it, they throw a fucking hook. And if they time it right, it's almost they can catch you at the end of that hook every time. It's like I don't want to say it's a spam, but it's like a exploit. They're exploiting, like they're not really boxing. They're just, you know what I mean? It's like they're playing it really like some kind of arcade game they played before, and they're able to do it. But here's the thing. A guy was doing that to me, but eventually he got tired. And then when he got tired, I was able to throw my jab and catch him off guard every time, because eventually my punches started getting faster than his spam. And I was no power, and it wasn't a power punch jab. It was a regular jab. I just timed it.
And see, what I see that's really, and we said this earlier too, but I'm gonna reiterate that what I say is really killing these dudes is when you make them miss their shot and you catch them with a body shot. At least two, it hurts the fuck out of them, dog. It does.
Oh yeah,
It
Yeah,
like
and if
take
you
their
combo,
soul away.
you throw one. Let's just say you throw one on the right side, and you throw two on the right, and then you switch over quick and throw one on the left, man. Like a little combo shot. Oh god, that's draining the fuck. Sometimes they just break down on the spot there, man.
Yeah, I know. And then you
Because
step
they're
back.
trying to and they're walking forward through the whole time because they're trying to spam fuck you because they're thinking they're so used to just power punching and walking like a zombie and break your block and it doesn't work.
Okay,
So
Smokum
that,
says, hold on, we gonna read some of these comments because we got a lot of them right here. We're gonna start with Ace War. He say Chuck Hook power straight is also beautiful work. Short-term stamina lore should slow the punches down and the power. He say, bro, load up Canelo, throw alternate power hooks. They get faster with no stamina. Does that guy play the game? That's what he just said to you. I'm just reading what people say. The thing is too, though, for example, if a fighter has a high rated jab, it should look and be effective without power modifier. That's the same with all other punches. I agree with that, Smoke 'em. Like Ali's jab should really slow down some shit. It really should. Like this another thing though. If y'all watch me, when I play with Sergio Martinez, like one thing that I do, and I hate to tell y'all my little saucy shit sometimes, I throw a regular jab with him, but it'd be a lunging regular jab, but I end it with a power straight and it lands every time. Every
hey,
time.
I'm just reading this guy. This guy Chama UFC. So he said, bro loads up Canelo throwing alternate power hooks. They get faster with no stamina. Does this guy play the game?
Yeah.
You see that? You see that? The reason why that's happening to you is because you're walking into it. You're not fucking defending it. That's plain and simple, man. That's why it's happened. That happened to me. That happened to me. And then once I figure, you know what? So here's a little tip and trick. When I first started playing this game, for some reason I was running. When I say run, I don't mean running away from the punch, but I was like literally like
staying out of the way of that bullshit.
Yeah, but it's like I wasn't walking. I was like I'm running all the time. I'm running. I got used to playing. I got used to just running around all the time, running. That's killing your stamina. But also too, if you're running, the other guy could time you with the jab every time, and he could time you with the straight. Because you're not boxing anymore. You're just running away. There's something in the game mechanics that accounts for that. And a lot of guys, if you're getting catch with that power span, it's because you're not you're probably scared you're gonna get hit with it, or you don't know how to slip it. So you don't want to walk. You don't want to walk. Like when I'm playing this game, I'm just talking about video game terms now. Like I'm literally I'm so slightly touching that fucking L stick, man, because I'm just moving. I'm literally taking steps when I'm playing. I'm stepping with my guy. I'm not running anymore.
I use that free flow. I get around, circle, you get out your way. Good head movement. I have good stamina at the end of the fight too.
I think half of these guys are pushing so hard on the left stick. They're pushing like they're just literally pushing to the edge of the L stick, and therefore they're always in hyper mode all the time. I think that's what's happening.
Chama said, you said they slow down with low short term. They don't multiply game changers. Have agreed and said the same. He not understanding if the punches should be slow.
And that's the thing. You see, that's the thing. This guy's talking because he's most likely he's getting beat by these punch spammers. It's not happening to me. So I've played about
that power punches don't slow down, Chaba, at all.
It took me about, I'm gonna say it took me a good 70 games just playing online, no offline shit, just playing straight online and just seeing how everyone plays, and then figuring out the game. It took me 70 games to figure out how to actually move, like the actual, when I say just movement, how to move.
It took me 30. Motherfuckers got me fucked up now. You not spamming me out of here. I'm whooping your ass. That's the way I feel about it now. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like I didn't figure this shit out. I'm gonna stay out of the way of you.
UFC, you're 100. You're 125. You're 125. How many games did you quit?
Damn.
How many games did you quit? Anybody I see with those kind of records, I say it right away.
Damn.
Nobody should have less than 25. Nobody should have a record like that. The state this game is in right now.
I said this, that 206, 200 0 and 200 and 0, 206 is that is ridiculous. I don't know. I think I want to try to. Well, I don't know, man, because it is crazy. It's hard to beat people like consistently. You say I never played it before. I'm a noob, still beat them up. So you're better than pro players. Let's see
Actually, you
you
know what?
stream rank.
I'm glad you said that because this I was thinking about this. I was
Yeah,
wondering
dudes be dashboard super fly
what,
bars.
what introduced this whole punch spam that we're seeing with the game just released. You know what I mean? What caused it? And what I do notice, a lot of these guys they're playing UFC. A lot of them are playing the UFC video game from EA. And I figured they bring that whatever's happening on the EA UFC games, they're bringing that element here and testing it out. But I'm telling you, when you meet guys who know how to box in the game, it doesn't work.
I play
Also,
quick
too, I
match,
know
not
where a lot.
rank, so it's easier to get. It's easier to get. He said he play quick match, not rank. I get dropped
Also, too,
most
I
fights
know.
too.
Also, to a lot of these UFC video game fighters, I noticed that they always they don't like boxing games. Period, man. They talk so much shit. They want to basically use the UFC engine to play boxing. They want to figure out how to play boxing inside of a UFC game because the UFC game is a button mashing game. The UFC game, like the best UFC fighting games I ever seen, were back on PS3 or back in the Xbox where that thing was UFC Undisputed 3. That's when guys actually wrestled and threw and shit. It wasn't a sequence of button. It wasn't a sequence of button patterns. And I feel sorry for those guys who play UFC video games right now. That's what they have to live through.
I quit playing UFC a while ago. I quit playing that shit a while ago. I was kind of disgusted with his last release. The last UFC I played, I believe, was like 3. I think that was the last one. That was the last one that I played.
But this guy Chama UFC with his 100 wins and 25 losses. I don't believe in it,
Super
man.
high level UFC.
All the guys I knew who played beta that are good, they're not quitting when they're playing this game, and we all have like friggin' like 30. We all have like 50-50 records because that's what's happening right now.
They changed Chama UFC. They changed UFC 5. You say it's way better now.
The best UFC is UFC. Anybody who wants to play a real UFC game, you go back somehow get yourself a PS3 or what was the other Xbox when it had PS3? What was it? Xbox what? Xbox One?
What you talk about? Fight Night? Or you talking about UFC? Fight Night Champion. That's what I play. I bring that element over here where I'm still boxing all day.
What I'm saying, it was that generation, the PS3, Xbox One. They had a game by THQ called Undisputed 3. That is the best MMA fighting game they've ever made. That's a game where that when you play it, when you go for when you try to grapple or you're trying to do ground wrestling, you're not doing a button combination anymore. And that's what EA fighters do now. They do it's like they have to do a sequence of buttons to execute the move. That one, they use skill stick. Just like in Fight Night Champions, how you use skill stick to fucking box, they use skill stick to wrestle.
And I remember that one. I used to be good at that one. I was good at that one, but see, I got turned off, man, because they got to fucking up the mechanics of the game, and it's like, nah, this shit too. I'm good on this shit. You said they made vulnerability crazy, punishing. You say punishing and also stamina is super realistic after last update. Can't judge what you haven't played, bro. I'm listening to what he say. That's his account of the game. I ain't picked it up yet. No one believed me when I said clean boxing can win fights. Crip didn't believe me. Even Lux didn't believe me at first, but now everyone sees it work. If you know how to beat the power punch spam, yeah, I've been whooping their ass for the past 3 nights.
For sure.
Whooping their ass.
For sure.
Undisputed 3 was goated. Yeah, I used to play that one. That's the one I play. I got that one in my shit now. It's still analog wrestling in UFC 5. I think you got to change your controls to do that. But I haven't played, so I can't really say. I'm just listening to what he said, and I'm listening to what Chama UFC said. He said it's all right. I might have to check it out one day and come live with it, though. Instead of 11 knockdowns, I'll get 6. UFC was wild, though. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into another fight. But hey, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Expressing yourself, bro. On some real shit.
Yeah, man.
Like I like to hear everybody's side of how they feel about the game and shit. We may not all agree, but at the end of the day, it's constructive criticism, right? That's all it is.
Let me leave you with this. To the people who ask the question, what's better right now, Fight Night Champions or Undisputed? I'll tell you right now, Undisputed 5 version, this is better than Fight Night Champions. This is better than Fight Night Champions.
I play Fight Night Champion. I can't agree.
This is Fight Night Champions. It's the foundation. It's the granddaddy, but it's dated now. This thing has better fight mechanic, better fighting physics in it. To me, it has better gameplay. And when they come out with that first patch, once they figure out what this the power punch situation or why the heavyweights are not losing all the stamina, that's it, man. There's no more. That's it. Just like freaking everybody who played those wrestling games, fucking what's it called? No Mercy. It used to be good, but now there's something that surpassed it, man. And it's the same thing. Undisputed. It's put this game. It's put Fight Night Champion in check, man. Fight Night Champion right now. It's on life support. After this.
I don't know. I still play that shit. People still come through to watch me, man. I put on a good dazzling performance.
I watched you play that. The reason I came on, I watched you play Fight Night Champions for a while, and I think this is the first time I saw you. I said this guy's playing Undisputed. I can't believe it, because I didn't think you were gonna play Undisputed. I thought you were gonna stay on Fight Night Champions the whole time.
Nah, hell no, man. Shit, I had to switch over. We do boxing after dark, man. I play this shit, bro. I took some of that shit over here and incorporated it. It's not as arcadey as see. Fight Night Champion was arcade, a fine mix of arcade and sim together, bro. Would you agree or disagree?
Yes.
What made Fight Night? What made you not like Fight Night?
With the ending of when Fight Night started getting near the end of it is when so your cap, right? Guys were making the tallest fighter with the longest reach.
Yeah, they was cheating.
And
they was modding.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they were modding, but they were exploiting at that point because the game was so broken, right? So that's what it ended up being. You just make the tallest guy, and you I can't remember whose what do you call it, punch set you would use, but all it turned into was a power straight spam fest, and you could catch a guy and just knock him off completely quick like that, man. That's how that game turned out in the end.
Not really, motherfuckers was cheating. They was modding on there. That's how I built my channel for real, exposing cheaters, because I still was whooping their ass. That's what was going on. They was cheating on the game, bro. Like, it was mods where they had 100 strength, 100 stamina, 100 reflexes. Motherfuckers had all types of shit going on in that game, bro. It's wild the way people cheat. You'd be surprised. Some of the motherfuckers over here, that's what I keep telling y'all. Some of them over here.
Well, the thing is, when I was playing Fight Night Champions, I played it near the end, not the end. I played it it first came out, in 2012?
Uh-huh.
Was it 2012 it came out? So I played it in its heyday. I remember when you have 10,000 people online, and that's the time when EA would tell you
yeah, they did.
You could see how many people on the servers. I played it all the way until it got down to maybe 200 people online, 100 people online. Then I went and I jailbroke my PS3 so I couldn't play it anymore. And then eventually I had to figure out a trick, and then I could play it online. But it got bad at the end, man. It got old. They didn't support the servers. But on Xbox it was better, because you guys got to play the game until the up to now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we still can play that shit. Still can play that shit. It's a nice amount of people that be on it. Not like it should be, but it's enough people on to get some good fights. We trying to have all the sim boxers over there come box and fight. But everybody, we was excited to go over to this, bro, because I do boxing at the dark. And, that's what we fight all night long online. You know what I mean? And we get a lot of wins over there. I was going to bring that over to here, but it's kind of impossible to do that over here. It's fun sometimes.
I think once we fix the heavyweight division, everyone's going to be happy, man. It's the heavyweight division and fixing the rank mode right now. Those are the two key things, and then they could update it on the way. But those are the two things killing it right now, just to make it great.
I was in the middle of a fight. I didn't got the fight. I was supposed to have got the fight. Now. See, like this dude, he's just swinging punches. I'm just staying out of his way.
Where's that body work, man?
Right there, you just saying.
Nice. Yeah, there it is. Yes. Could all this guy is doing? He's just spamming that 1-2. Fuck.
I know, and I'm spamming. I'm not spamming him. I'm just moving away from that shit. Do this. That's all he's doing.
Man, this game is beautiful, man. When you watch Fight Night Champions,
I said the game was beautiful, though. I said the game beautiful.
Yeah, Fight Night Champions, it has this robotic punch feel to it now, especially when guys are trading blows in the pocket, man. That's what it looks like now, man. This thing, man, the physics are here.
Yeah, the physics of this game, I was reading the comments, too. The physics of this game is it looks good. I've said that from the jump. It looks good. The footwork look good, but the punches, bro. They just ain't hitting like they supposed to.
Hey, yo, Charmer UFC, just look up my name. Type in my fucking name on YouTube. That'll take you straight to my YouTube channel. You can just look at my videos, and you can look at my shorts, whatever. You enjoy. Fuck. Just look my name up. My name's there. I made an account. You'll see my videos. Guys are getting so hot, man. Guys are getting so hot.
You say big motion boxing, they move too stiff?
Yeah, they're getting so hot in the chat because I'm telling them that I was a victim of power punch spammers, and then I figured them out, man. And it's like you know, like what else is there to do but win now? Like fuck.
Man, I think all of us have been victims of power spammers. We used to talk about the state of the game. That's how we all got into this, though. We just, you know, I try to keep it real about the game. People, you know, like, they be mad at me about my opinion, but I keep on emphasizing people. I'm entitled to my opinion. I pay for it. So, like, you know, respect
this
it.
game is like...
I still play
this
it.
Game... Hey, let me tell you something. At one point, I was so freaking... Like, when I freaking felt I couldn't beat the power punch spammer, I didn't want to play. I got to the point, I took about 2-day break. I said, I don't want to play this game. This game's like, it's pointless now. Like, what the fuck? The game's broken, you know what I mean? Undisputed admitted what I said are issues about.
Yeah, they did it. They admitted all of the issues already on the website. Shit. See, that's what I'm talking about when you be working and they do some shit like that and you get knocked out of it. That shouldn't be a thing. Read these comments. You say Chima trolling, I guarantee you he's cheeks. I said stream cherry pick fights, my G. They move mad stiff. Nah, it's better than Fight Night, bro. This ain't better than Fight Night, bro.
I say the foot movement is better than Fight Night.
The game came out in 2012. Everything should be better.
The foot move is definitely better than Fight Night, man.
The punch animations ain't looking the way they should. That aspect should have been one of the first things they got down pat. I agree with that.
Okay, everyone talks about the punch animation.
Otherwise.
What is it about the punch animation? Like, I'll give an example where I say it's kind of suspect, but I ain't hearing people. They just say punch animation. Everyone's just hearing what somebody else said, right? I'll give everyone an example of punch animation I think is kind of suspect. If you power spam punch with Joe Frazier and you do a 1-2 power punch spam, throwing those hooks, his arms look really long at some point. And that's the only criticism I could say. But everyone's talking about, oh, the animations. That's the thing. We don't know. Are they talking about how it looks? Are they talking about clipping? What is it? It's too stiff. If you tell me it's too stiff, how do you... Is that objective? You know what I mean? Body hooks have a bit much range at times. You know why the body hook has a bit much range? If a guy catches you walking away from him, you're walking away and he steps in, he's gonna lunge in with that body shot. And that's the same thing with the friggin' hook. Sorry, not the hook. It's the same thing with a jab. It's the same thing with a straight and even a hook. If you catch a guy backstepping and you step in, you're gonna lunge towards him. So if you're getting caught with that body hook to your body because of the range, it's probably because you're stepping. He's timing you when you step away.
Like that shit right there shouldn't be a thing.
There we go. Ace, I agree with him. These dudes are super easy to beat. Yes. Hey, Lux. Going back to what you were saying, we're talking about making a game. They released the game to make it easy for the common person to pick up.
Yeah.
And that's true because a little kid could pick this game up and beat somebody by spamming.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is fine. But the thing is, an adult. You know what I mean? Once an adult starts to just sit down with the game after and figure out how it works, they're not gonna get beat by a punch spammer. I heard one of the worst.
Fighting against exploitation is fun to me. Stiffness is indicators of nervousness.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Good work. That's it. Breathe.
Only thing I don't like about the punch animations is some of those punches don't connect or make a sound when coming off contact to the body.
That's true. So this is something it took me a while to figure out as well. For a long while, I was running, because when a guy throws a power punch on top, and when it hits you, you might block it, but they introduced like a new sound effect in the game. So it almost looks like it was, so when you hear it, it sounds the same as getting punched in the face all the time. So I think a lot of guys, that's why a lot of people are scared to come in the pocket. But going back to that body shot, if you throw just a regular body shot, it doesn't sound like you hit the guy or nothing, so you don't even think it's working. But half the punches are actually glancing off the block. It's really catching it's really catching your glove, and it's making that sound effect, but it just sounds the same as getting hit in the face. Is this guy a Dota pro players lose to, bro? You're better at dumb Steam gameplay, please. That's right. Once you expose a power punch spammer, they can't box. That's why they end up quitting. Is this still alive, or you're getting tense in your boxing there?
I'm still here. I'm still here, bro.
Okay.
I'm trying to. They said I was losing.
This Sharma UFC guy, man, he's getting real agitated.
Yeah, boxing and kickboxing for big in NYC. Don't say Gracie Barra.
hey, Shama UFC. You said your boxing record was what, 120 and I don't know, like a really good record, man. My record's like what right now in rank mode, it's 34-30, but I had about 30 to 40 people quit on me. I know your record's fake, man. You can't have a record like that. Anybody who really played the game and didn't quit, everyone's gonna get beat up by a punch spammer because you have to figure out how the game works for the first couple times. There we go. Now he's throwing that body. That's one thing a lot of people are using Martinez for. This body punch spam attack.
Yeah, he got
to me, all this power punch and stuff, it's really telegraphing a punch. If we want to think of it in boxing sim terms. This is AJ Pax. Hey, AJ Pax. Type in my user ID. Go to my YouTube channel. Enjoy. When you say, hey, free thinker, when you say stiff, I don't get it, man. You're talking stiff like we're playing games that are like 30 frames per second, man. That's one thing about Undisputed. Fight Night Champion never had loose movements, and that's something that Undisputed brought to the table, like something new. I don't want to say like innovative, but it's
four rounds of the bag is like 1 round in the ring. Free thinker, I'm telling you, it's not. I'm trying to get down with this fight so I can get to y'all.
Hey, Sharmer UFC. Who do you use? Who's your boxer? Who's your boxer? I typically use Saul and I use Sugar Ray, both in welter and middleweight. And once in a while, I'll use Jacobs. Big motion boxing punches are super delayed. It's like fighters are standing straight up the whole time. If you're playing online and you're getting super delayed, it's because your connection's slow. Don't tell me you're getting super delayed punches playing offline.
Nah, I ain't been getting no delayed punches all like that. My bad, bro. I'm locking in. I got one more round left. I was trying to get this fight in because I said I was gonna end at a certain time. Yeah, the head movement is definitely like it's wonky.
Right now, I found since this final version, if the diagonal step is wonky now, like you think you're gonna slip the punch and power punch spammers are able to catch you while you're slipping, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, as you're moving, that I think is something's wrong there, because if you clear him, it's like it's tracking. Then the punch is tracking you. Swore, what you said is right. The only time when I find a game is feeling stiff is when I start freaking trying to if I start trying to throw this power punch spam and then my guy's getting tired and then he's walking me down. Yeah, the game's gonna start feeling stiff for sure. That makes it more boxing as far as I'm concerned. Or if guys are feeling stiff, it's because you're pushing the left stick too hard. Just push the damn stick gentle. Otherwise your guy will be jogging all the time. One thing about the game being polished, one thing everyone has to realize is that we're comparing this to Fight Night Champions at the end of the day, because that's set the benchmark. Fight Night Champions had 1, 2, 3, 4, and technically Fight Night Champions it's Fight Night round 5, right? They had 5 attempts at it. This is the first fucking attempt, and we're waiting for. And when they drop the patch, it's gonna match all 5 of them. You know what I mean? But one thing about that patch, I thought that to me a lot of this. One thing about this patch is that I don't know why, but like when EA makes games, like little things like sports games, they can release a tuner update, and that's something simple. They can release that in days. I don't understand why this thing needs up until like 2 months and a half to release a tuner update, as far as I'm concerned, unless the game is designed different.
It shouldn't take them that long to tune up this game, period, after knowing what the fuck it is when they released it to people. That's what's like enraging.
But you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, right? When like Fight Night Champions, you would get tuner updates. It wouldn't be just
developer the way he defending the game so hard, bro. We had a few people like that come through here and defend the game or whatever. Like, long as I get them to tell the truth about the problems that exist in the game, I don't have an issue. You have to remember, Fight Night is not the same. People who made this game know it's not the same. Footwork is
Yeah, I
better
was
than
like,
any EA game.
yeah, I was very constructive. I said what I thought were the bad things, and the thing is that it's like it's like the main thing that I think as long as you're not somebody who's losing at the game and you're venting, that's the main thing. Cause that's the worst kind of feedback and constructive criticism you could get is that if you can't figure out how to beat a punch spammer,
I
then
agree with you. At this point, it ain't no excuses because, like we say, they almost had like 4 years to develop this shit. Though there's no way they should have released it to us like this. Like I say, me personally, like this a little bit more polished than the PC version, but like the PC version, it had its flaws, but it wasn't to this degree. If you understand what I'm saying, locomotion
yeah.
footwork is changing in low steps. Like I feel like like that power punch shit on the PC, that wasn't the issue. If you threw your power punches, you was gonna get cooked if you threw them the way you throw them on here.
Yeah,
But Floyd
T-Man X, just type in my user. Oh, that's why I keep on saying my username, but
shouldn't be
I'm
in the game
forgetting
at
that. I'm
all.
thinking
But
I'm getting
Floyd,
confused
yeah,
here.
that's where positive and sadly. Yeah, but hey man, I'm about to get up out of here with you though, bro, man. Tell everybody where they can find you at, man. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Coming
That's me
through.
right there, man. Just that's me. Just look at my user ID, type in YouTube, and you'll find me. Lux, man. Thanks for having me on your show.
No problem, big dog. No problem.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Yeah, Floyd want too much money, y'all. Floyd asking like 10 mil to get on there, 60% of earnings from the game. They definitely weren't about to do that. Win, don't complain, loss, complain. I don't complain, bro. It is what it is. Y'all done seen me over here. If I lose fair and square, I lose fair and square. But when motherfuckers cheat me and do all types of other shit, I be mad. Yeah, Floyd know his worth. Floyd probably knew that this game was highway robbery. One of the two. All right, y'all. I got one more. Sat there and talked for a while too. Floyd breaking generational curses. He been did that. He been did that. It needs to go and freeze it. I mean, like for real. I'm in the firm belief you should give people their money back. But like, if y'all gonna drop a download and all of that other shit in December, you don't need to charge nobody for that shit.
Let's fight.
I'm gonna love December. I'm getting ready for it now. Dudes like this gonna fade away. Oh, but that wasn't a block.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe. All right, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job.
Do your business. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10. You're out.
Out of here, body.
Oh my God! Damn,
Let's
son,
go.
where'd you find this?
You say the crowd is dead. 20 million or more. Who gave him 20 million? Let me check these comments out. Y'all been going at it. There's a setting for crowd density. Now the crowd in fight night, the people look way better on there, bro. Good fight. Yeah, the crowd and Fight Night champion, they nailed it out. But I've always been the one to say this, though. They embodied boxing. The whole spirit of boxing, the element of boxing, Fight Night champion embodied it. Yeah, I heard Turkey Ellis, she gave him a lot of money. I heard they got a lot of money, and unfortunately, I think when they got that money, they got lazy. So this is the last product that we got, though, man. But like, man, yeah. I always appreciate y'all opinions in the comment section because y'all be having some interesting points. I do agree with a lot of you guys that come through here because like y'all all have a reason and a right to feel the way y'all feel about this fucking video game. And can't nobody change your mind because you done had a personal experience with it, and that's the whole point. And you know, for the people that want this game to be good and to the point to where they denying some of the existed issues in the game, I think that's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah, 20 million for the game, though, that should have been enough to pay a lot of dudes to get in this game. It's too many people that's missing. Too many people that's missing in this game. We went over a whole bunch of fighters the other day, but it's too many people that's missing out of this game. Boxers, weight classes, it's mechanics that's broken. It's a lot of shit. The game wasn't ready for console release. Yeah, these games is just like some fucking big ass like movie studio nowadays, bro. Yeah, it's like that. For a game to be 6 billion, think about how much they expecting to make. See, you know what fuck gaming up? Microtransactions, the ability to patch shit in the game. Now they can sell you broke shit, charge you a whole bunch for all the extra shit in the hopes that they're gonna fix the game. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, man, they playing this, y'all. They playing this. Like I said, it's a beautiful game. Looks good. It doesn't feel good though. Yes, free thinker, it does. It costs that much. But think about how much money that you think that they gonna make off of that. If they putting $2 billion into the game, they gonna make at least about 5. Think about how low GTA 5 been milked. Superfly bars, we can strike, but we all know that's not gonna happen because motherfuckers want to play games. I feel like people who play Madden need to go on strike or demand they give up their NFL license. That need to happen. Live need to come back. We need to have more competitors, bro. It shouldn't be one fucking company or entity that just having a monopoly on any sports game. It shouldn't be like that. They took the Pyrian out. President Zaddy, you set up 9410. I ain't no PlayStation, brother. You said they not charging 80 to 100 for none. What you mean? Floyd Mayweather wanted the whole game budget to be in this game. Hell yeah. $94.10 fake record. Man, I don't be listening to some of these dudes in here, man. They be coming in here sometime. Sometimes, man, for real, man, and not even hold some people, man. Some of y'all be coming in here. You know what I mean? Why they come in here promote the fuck out of itself and shit, though? You feel me? I should be a hating ass nigga, but I ain't no hating ass nigga. Go ahead and promote your shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He said, come check me out now. I love my PS5, but why they don't? www.search. I like the companies charge us that much. Charges that much so they can make money back to. Yeah, man. Of course, if they invest in that much money to make a video game, bro, trust me. And that 20-0 fucker too. We the people run boxing. Yeah, I mean, it's about who gonna put the asses in seats. Say that shit all the time. It's about who putting asses in seats. That's what boxing is nowadays. They need to pay Floyd sold 5 million views in one fight. They should. If Floyd Mayweather was on the front of this game, it would have sold way more, but it would have been like niggas would have been salty. Gritty B, I appreciate that, man. Welcome, bro. I appreciate that, y'all. Everybody that came through here tonight, I appreciate y'all tapping into Stream Boxing After Dark, man. We've been getting it in. We done beat a few spammers. I think I only lost like once, y'all. Yeah, microtransactions changed gaming forever, bro. It changed it forever because they figured out they can make money off not just the base game, but selling you guys like virtual shit, like clothes and shit. Like, look at 2K. That shit is ridiculous, dog. It's $100 to make a player. Maybe more than that. Nah, these dudes don't be real when they be saying they record like that. It's hard to believe that people ain't lost that many times. It's hard to believe that, like, let's go to the leaderboards real quick. Let's look at this again, y'all. Let's pay attention to this. And you got to continue to fucking call this shit out, y'all. Y'all got to call this shit out. Ain't none of this is real right now. None of this is real right now. Floyd's on double digits million, LOL. We could do without him for now. For now, but at some point, get that nigga that money. How much y'all think this game sold in this first week? Well, let's look at these leaderboards. Let's look at this, y'all. Let's look at this. 206-0. You know what I mean? 157-17. I could believe 89-13. 82-2. I don't know about all of that. 276-107. He the one that's supposed to be up top. Facts. That's a fact. He should be up top. 180 and 120. That seems legit. That seems legit. Yeah, 2K crazy. Listen, that's the thing though, bro. You pay $100 if you want the good edition. That's the if you pay $100 for I think it was it was something type of edition with 2K and shit, bro. You supposed to get like 200,000 VC. That ain't even enough to take your guy to. It's only enough to take your guy to like 85, dog. Cost for space, then you gotta pay for a terabyte external drive, right? Yeah, man. There's no way. There's no way. No Wilder, Ali, the fat one. Yeah, 180 and 20 should be the one that should be one of the ones up top. No, the 276 and 107 seems legit. With 7 draws, I could say that's legit. This guy right here, Norton Block Solo, that's legit right there, bro. That's legit. That 206 and 0, that you can get the fuck out of here. I don't believe that shit. 144.63, that could be legit. That 180 and 120 is legit. This 44 and 0, there's no way. No way. I look at some of these records, dog. No way. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, dog. 99% KO ratio. Yeah, for real, for real. If gamers was to stand up and not stand for certain shit and start making themselves and start making the investors look at what the fuck is going on and shit will start to change. But until we keep going along with the bullshit, we gonna keep getting bullshit. It is what it is, man. You can't be mad. You can't be mad, man. When you got people that was just like saying that it wasn't nothing wrong in the beginning, that was just like weird as fuck to me. No parties, I agree. I would say about 95. Motherfuckers done cheated their way. Mikey J's is 50 and 2, 62 and 2. That's hard for me to believe, dog. It's hard for me to believe, and you can't cherry pick on here. It's hard for me to believe. And there's real people in here, bro. Like real live people that can fight for real, for real. Like this dude, can y'all believe that he had every fight he fought, he knocked everybody out and got 100% win ratio? Do y'all believe that? I be trying to fight him. I be trying to find him. I be trying to find him. Trust me. I probably even ran into some dudes because there's been a couple of them. Like this dude right here, y'all. This dude is a cheater. This dude is a cheater, dog. This dude was a cheater. I don't know if he's a cheater now. These are fight night cheaters. Here go another one. That's one profile. That's the second profile right there. Just cheaters. Cheater. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like for real, all of these dudes was fight night cheaters, bro. That's why I don't understand how they look themselves in the mirror, man, and just say like, "Damn, I'm good at this game," man, knowing that they like doing some other shit. Bro, I know it is from the moment I stepped out here. I'm like, ain't no way a dude just undefeated in this shit. Yeah, I ain't seen him no way. But dudes is not gonna listen. Them dudes up on the leaderboard, some of them be weirdos, bro. Some of them like they don't want to show themselves to see what it's like. They don't want to show that shit, bro. Some of them. I'm just talking about the cheating ones. Now, it is some good dudes that's in leaderboards, like especially on fight night. They be in my streams and shit. Some dudes that's good. But these dudes that I'm speaking of, like you'll probably never see those dudes, dog. You'll never see them. They don't want to show them fat. They don't want to show their face. They don't want to show that gameplay because a motherfucker will look and know what it is right off the bat. But moving like the Phantom of the Opera, right? It has been that way for like days. So you ain't been on in days. So you mean that's how you know it's fake? Because you mean to tell me it's been a weekend? It's been motherfuckers off from work, all types of shit that ain't doing nothing but playing this game, and nobody still has beat that record. Think about that. That shit is glitched. It's glitched. This the shit motherfuckers talk about. Now think about if we had OWC to where you could take your creative fighter out there. Think about that. Think about if motherfuckers could take their creative fighters out there, what type of shit we would be dealing with. it would be a shit show. But they need to fix those leaderboards. I feel like the next update that they put into this game, everybody needs to start from the bottom. Yeah, get that shit up out of here. We ain't letting you keep that. We know it's bullshit because half them dudes just quit. Erase that shit. Get that shit the fuck out of here. That's what they need to do. Next update, get rid of them leaderboards. Not get rid of the leaderboards, but start everybody at the bottom. Start over. Man, yeah, man, hell yeah, it's glitches already. What you mean? Niggas already got a meta in this game. As you can see, they go out there, they try to spot power spam me to death, then they lose. Yeah, and think about that boxing first. Nobody in 4 days has surpassed that. That should tell you something right there. Man, all of us in here, I don't give a fuck who you is, dog. You got multiple losses in this motherfucker because anybody can pick it up. Like, you can go up against Deontay Wilder and he can flash knock you the fuck out. You can go up against a Roy Jones and just not know what you're doing and know not how to stay out the way and lose. On some real shit. Baby fighters who quit had someone quit on them. Man, listen, man. You said it went from a 3.34 rating to now 3.28 on the PS Store menu. I bet it did. Man, I ain't created none of that shit. I ain't even fuck with career like that. I just hopped right online because I played a whole career mode on the PC. And then when I hopped on here and saw that shit was the same, it's like, bruh, only thing they did was change the interface and the colors. Yeah, exactly, free thinker. Like, you could lose like some crazy shit. Motherfucker catch you, you seem like you in a blender. If you like, you gonna lose. You gonna lose a few times in this shit until you really like get it down packed on how to stay out that shit way. You say you be on career mode now? Yeah, bro. You go on there, it's like when you hit online, it's like the wild way. You go to rank, it's like the wild, wild west. From the moment you pick, G, you never know what the fuck you gonna get. You don't know what you gonna get, bro. Anyone that really played this game had already should have been one punch KO. Game's complete. I added a few PNG images. That's funny. All American Woman. If I was a video editor, I have Chris Tucker clip added after that happened. I ain't got time for all that swimming shit. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, especially this heavyweight division, from the moment you hit A, bro, you already know what to expect. You don't know what it is. You just gonna see motherfuckers whiffing and running across the ring. I'll be laughing like a motherfucker when they get knocked the fuck out, bro. I promise you I do. Because at first, I was losing to that shit because I'm thinking like, okay, I could just straight like sim box these motherfuckers and shit. Like, nah, I gotta mix some power in with this shit. So I got to doing that shit, man. I be whooping this shit out of these motherfuckers. Even when they be beating me on the card. You say ranked, I'm 0-1, nigga never threw a regular punch. That's what I'm saying, bro. Anybody, I could have my son come in here. He's 6 years old. If I hold this controller, son, and hold this button and push A and push B and just do that the whole time, and he'll probably beat somebody. Real talk. That's all he got to do. Just mess with these 3 buttons, have his little fingers over here, knocking people the fuck out. I'll be over here crying, laughing. I'll try to do that shit on fight night, bro. Try to go over on fight night and wing them crazy ass power punches like that and see what happened to your ass. See what happened real fast to you, bro. But yeah, man, they got to fix that shit though, bro. Because this shit is crazy, man. It's some of the craziest shit I ever walked into, man. This is unnecessary that you got to walk into the heavyweight division because there's some guys that could really box in there. And it's unfortunate that it's only like 2-3 guys. Well, I beat up Deontay Wilder with Usyk, Muhammad Ali, and Rocky Marciano last night. Hell no, that shit ain't happening on Fight Night, free thinker. The motherfuckers will be sleeping the second round throwing that shit. The way they be swinging on here? Oh, hell no. That'd be like a field day on them. That's what I be saying. Like, that's one of the things that's stopping this game from being a true simulation boxing game is that shit, is the stamina and the other bugs that we have, the phantom punching, the ghost punching, the desync, the you know what I mean, the tracking, the tracking is fucked up in the game. Like, bruh, you hope it make them go play. A lot of people gonna quit because they couldn't get that shit off. Like, I promise you, if you play the PC version, the shit that people do on here, they would lose in like the second or third round. Where I'm pretty sure I was fighting a kid because ain't no way an adult is playing like this, just spamming this spamming power. Man, no, it's grown motherfuckers that do that shit too, bro. It's grown motherfuckers that come out here and do that. You think it ain't? These motherfuckers be grown. These motherfuckers be older than me sometimes. Like, for real. These be old. Just like, I'm telling you, man, it's a character flaw, bro. These be motherfuckers, bro, who really ain't got no pussy. And for all you baby years in here, cover up years, these motherfuckers who ain't getting no pussy. These motherfuckers who just like fail at life. That, you know what I mean? They got to be good at something. So they just like figure out a way to cheat the game, and it makes them feel good. It make them feel good. That's how I know. That's why I say they fucked up and they losers for real, for real. It make them feel good that they actually win at something by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Just pieces of shit. That's what we could call it. Like, if you cheat a game, especially like a competitive game like this when somebody's trying to be fair, like, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. Like, we live in a world now to where everybody want to win by any means necessary, even at the expense of fucking up this game, because it's not just the developers in the game, though, bro. It's also the people that play this fucking game. I made a video about that, about the delusional community. This community is very, very delusional. Whether y'all like it or not. Very, very delusional. They don't want to hear the truth about the game. They got the game's bellhead so far down their throat, they can't even breathe right. Real shit. Until like they can't see, like, okay, this game could be good as fuck if we just say what the hell is wrong with the game. But the community is just as toxic though. Or they choose to go out there and spam. They figure out an exploit in it and they spam the hell out of it. We find a way to beat it, but it's the community as well, bro. There's nothing where you can do on PC you can't do on the next console. The creative players online, bro, they ain't ready for that. Since I'm trash on PC, I play on console. I used to think it was all the same, but clearly not. No shade to any system hoppers. Nah, bro, I ain't played on console in a while though, but I know on console you wasn't throwing no power punches like that. Not at all. I agree with that, AJ Pack. I agree with that. Because it was hackers galore on console. I mean, on PC. Said it looked like a mobile game. I said that. Quit stealing my shit. I got a lot of flack for that. This is so beautiful. I'm like, this shit look like a mobile game. I think they took too much detail out of it. I think I played y'all the alpha version that they had, and the alpha version looked way better than this for some odd reason. Way better. Nah, I haven't encountered no cheaters on Xbox either. I just, the common glitches, the throwing in the towel and all that extra shit. Def Jam Brian, what's going on? I just seen that. I don't know why your chat ain't show up over here in the OBS unless it's just a whole bunch of people. Yeah, they should have had all that shit ironed out, but I gotta go to work. I gotta get up in like 5 hours. I appreciate y'all though. I really do. I appreciate all y'all coming through. All the new people. I appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me tonight, man. We had a good conversation over here. We watched good fights over here. That's what go down, man. You know, like I said, I'm really, really appreciative of the attention I've been getting there, the light I've been shedding about this game, so we can make a difference within this community. I'm trying to bring some boxing over here. I'm gonna continue to bring some boxing over here. On my fight night heads, y'all know what it is. We still gonna play fight night. You feel me? But like, man, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for taking time out of y'all Sunday evening, Sunday night, afternoon, wherever you at in the fucking world to come kick it with me, man, and talk boxing, talk the video game, the state of the video game, watch some good fights. I show y'all how to break down some of these spammers. I show y'all how to break down some of these cheaters. But Free Thinker, as always, man, I appreciate you. AJ Pack, man, I appreciate you, man. You were one of the new ones that came through here, man. Who else we got in here boxing? First, I appreciate you, big dog. No pardons. Yeah, of course, I appreciate you, man. Always coming through. All American Woman. Appreciate you coming through here, man. Big Motion Boxing. Appreciate you, big dog. Superfly Barnes, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. It's a lot of y'all names in here. It's a lot of y'all. I'll be saying them. So I'm just gonna salute y'all. You feel what I'm saying?
Where'd you find this?
It's a dope ass stream, man. We'll be back on tomorrow night with some fights. Boxing first. I appreciate you too, brother, man. Probably 3 o'clock Eastern time, 4 o'clock Eastern time. I'll be on. Check me out. Make sure you got your notifications on. And if you ain't follow, go ahead and hit that follow button. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? I'm up out of here, man. Peace, 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 peace. You have a good one too, Randall. I appreciate it. Golden Freezer, man. You have a good day too. Good evening, bruh. Can I ask you a question? Is the DLC worth it? Nah, bro, the DLC don't even work. But that's the answer.